We have good leaders. Our future is bright with these leaders that we have today. Next, we have E.Smyth, the senior at Norwalk High School. Come on up, Ethan.
My name is E.Smyth. I am 16 and I am a junior at Norwalk High School. When I woke up on April 16th, 2007, I thought it was going to be a normal day in Virginia. Turns out I was wrong. When I woke up on December 14th, 2012, I thought it was going to be a normal day in Newtown. Turns out I was wrong. When I woke up on June 12th, 2016, I thought it was going to be a normal day in Orlando. Turns out I was wrong. When I woke up on October 1st, 2017, I thought it was going to be a normal day in Las Vegas. Turns out I was wrong. And when I woke up on February 14th, 2018, I thought it was going to be a normal day in Parkland. And yet again, it turns out I was wrong. Those 5 horrible days are only 0.3% of the 1,624 mass shootings committed on American soil in the past 5 years. And every single one of those 5 mass shootings were done with at least one legal assault weapon. These weapons are meant for one thing: to kill the maximum amount of people. You're not going to go out and hunt deer with these guns that have committed 1,624 acts of mass murder in the past 5 years. You're not going to protect your family with those guns. And you're not going to defend against these weapons with more of them. While it is your right to own firearms, I personally think that is ridiculous that we should be allowed to own guns that can kill up to 58 people in under 10 minutes.
That's right.
Yes.
Right, absolutely, yes!
Natural rights are the basis of our Constitution: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thomas Jefferson said that in the hope that these rights will be upheld. But there's one key natural right that isn't being upheld. Our students are not being granted the right to live because a lot of people in this country want these weapons of war to defend themselves against something that probably won't happen to them. Students are being murdered in classrooms all across the country, and nothing is being done about it. Every student should feel safe going to school, and almost none of us do. Why is it that some politicians in our country are defending the weapons that have committed 1,624 committed murder 1,624 times in the past 5 years and are killing our students? The NRA, they have not been silent on this matter, which normally is exactly what they do when an act of mass murder is done with the weapons they defend. They have taken the stance of preparing for the next mass shooting or school shooting instead of stopping the next mass shooting or school shooting.
Yeah.
They, along with many of our government officials and politicians, have been saying we should arm teachers, which is just preparing for the next mass shooting or school shooting, and terrifying the students because the weapons being used to murder them would be brought into their everyday lives.
Yes, tell it. Speak the truth.
They have also said we need better background checks because, I quote, Dana Loesch, crazy people shouldn't have access to these weapons. And if the Parkland shooter didn't have access to these weapons, the shooting would have never happened. Which is personally, I agree with. But to quote Emma Gonzalez, he wouldn't be able to have done that damage with a knife. On February 20th, 2018, I thought it was going to be a normal day at Norwalk High School. And thank God we weren't as wrong as I was on those 5 horrible days. We went to school that day, every single one of us, thinking it was going to be a pretty boring day back after break. Well, it wasn't. We spent 3 hours in a shelter-in-place situation, scared and unaware of anything that was going on in the halls just feet away from us. We spent the 3 hours assuming things because we didn't know what else to do. We, as in the cops, the school administration, the parents and students, went through all those things because of the state of fear that our country lives in right now. We live in a constant state of ready for the next mass shooting or school shooting. Enough is enough. Our country's government officials and politicians still supporting the weapons that are killing our students need to choose us over our students, over the weapons of mass killing. Enough is enough.
Thank you, Ethan. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough.